Hi, my name is Liz Duarte, and I was assigned to tell my coming of age story. I thought about it for a while, and I thought about what the story could be and what really my coming of age story was. It took me a while, but finally I went to my mom, and she got the idea right into my head. Big Ed's Produce. And this is the story of how I turned from a girl to a woman. It all started in January of 2017. I was texting one of my friends, Colin. He asked me where I was planning on working over the summer, and I said the bakery. But he didn't like that idea. So he sent me his boss's email and told me to email him asking if he is looking for any new hires. I walked up to my mom's room and asked for help writing the email. And I wrote it. And here it is. I said, "Hi Ed, my name is Liz Duarte and I'm a friend of Colin and Alex. I live in Lavalette for the summer and I'm looking for a summer job. If you have any positions available, I would love to work at Big Ed's. And if you need to get a hold of me, you can email me back. Looking forward to hearing from you. Best regards, Liz Duarte." A couple days later, I got an email back from Ed. He told me that he was thinking about looking for 1 to 2 new hires for the summer. He asked for my basic information, like what school do I go to and how old am I. We sent emails back and forth until April 23rd, 2017. I was on my way to a soccer game, and my friend Kylie, who also works at Big Ed's, texted me asking if I was working there that summer. And the next thing I knew, an email popped up from Ed. He emailed me saying that if I still wanted to work for Big Ed's, that I had the job if I wanted it. And I freaked out. So I sent in my working papers, and on Memorial Day weekend, I went to the store, and Ed introduced me to some of the people who worked there. I got to meet Ed himself, and he gave me a tour of the store. When the school year ended, I texted Ed asking for a picture of the schedule and when my first day would be. And he told me that my first day was June 27th, which was crazy for me. And when June 27th came around, my friend Colin came to my house before work that day, and he rode to work with me on our bikes. And I got there, he showed me where to put my bike because I had no clue where to put it. And I saw Ed, and Ed gave me the second tour because he had forgotten that he gave me a first one. And then he introduced me to Sean. And Sean showed me like the tips and the tricks and what to do. And another girl that I was working with was Jessie. And Jessie showed me how to work the cash register and the credit card machine. That day I worked from 10 to 2 and then another shift from 3 to 6:30. When I took the break at 2, I went home and told my mom how nerve-wracking the day was. She told me that she was sure that I was doing great. And around 3, I rode my bike back to the store. I got back to the store and continued being trained. I finished the day with helping clean and putting things away in the box, which was actually a giant refrigerator. I rode my bike home and immediately showered. It had been a long day. I texted my friend Colin and thanked him for helping me get the job because I had fun my first day. And later that night, he came over and we sat in my backyard, and he asked me about my day, and he told me that Sean and Ed both texted him saying that they thought that I did a great job. But as the summer went by, I dealt with snobby rich women who made me carry stuff to their cars. I dealt with old people who took forever to count their money. I dealt with really, really rude people trying to get lower prices. I dealt with guys trying to flirt their way into free stuff. But all in all, I learned how to deal with difficult people. I learned how to save and manage my money. I learned how to get rid of my nerves. I made new friends. I learned new people skills and great ways to sell a product. By the end of the summer, Ed told me that I was Rookie of the Year, which meant a lot then and still does, but I was one of 2 new hires. But working at Big Ed's really gave me an experience that no amount of school ever could. And the summer of 2017 was a time where I believe that I matured and changed into more of a woman.